I wonder, Juan, man, whether or not the guys will call in and admit they've been a victim of domestic violence. And those of y'all who don't understand this, man, verbal abuse, there's a lot of guys being shouted down. There's a lot of guys being totally disrespected. You're not making no money anyway. I make more than you anyway. I'm doing you a favor staying with you. I mean, that is verbal abuse, man. Hey, fellas, call in right now. Let's talk about it. Let's go back to the phone lines. Jacqueline's calling from Pennsylvania. How you doing, Jack?
Fine, you?
I'm doing great. What's going on with this domestic violence, man? What can you say to inspire my listeners out there?
What I was going to say was my mother, she was battered by my stepfather. And the thing with that was he was a police officer at the time, and he used to, like, threaten my mom and say stuff like, don't go in, because if you go in, I'm going to know about it anyway. And what
Don't go in where?
Don't go into the police station and make a report.
Oh,
every time
gotcha.
my mother would try to go make a report, he would always know. He was like, because
that's the worst.
My buddies, they'll know, and I'll be notified. You know, so it got to the point where my mother, she would, like, be trying to cook something to eat for him, and, like, if she didn't cook the right thing, then he would, like, beat her up and stuff like that. So she used to tell me what she would do. She would cook 2 or 3 different things to make sure that it would be something that he might want.
Wow.
And no matter what she would fix, that wouldn't be what he would want. And he would come in there and just start battering her. And
okay, how old are you? How old are you? Okay, you weren't born.
I'm 50 years old now. But what happened was my mother at the time, she had twin boys. My brothers, they older than me.
Yeah.
They was 18 months old. My mother told me she left with a shopping bag, what she had on her back for herself, and with Pampers and stuff for my twin brothers. And come to find out, she ended up going to my brother's father's mother. She was the one that got my mother out of the situation, took my mother to one of her sister's house and hid her away with my 2 brothers.
Wow.
And then my mom had met my dad, and that's who got my mom out of the situation at the time, and he raised my brothers as their own and everything.
Thank you so much for calling in with that story, and I need the men to blow up the phone lines about this. Serious business. Men are victims of domestic violence as well. Call in, fellas.